Hello everyone, this is Omega Kratos, and I humbly welcome you to episode 3. Before we begin, let's recap what we did back in episode 2. Well, episode 2 was mostly the grinding aspect of summoners where they can grind it out to reach full summoner, and at the end, we got the 140 skills, which you can see in the middle. To be honest, I'm quite disappointed with the new skills. I thought after pressing the suppose skill number 3 command area, the summons would keep on attacking with skill 3, but it's not really the case. After you press it, they do the attack but only once, and then they go on their own way doing whatever random attacks that they want to do. So I think it's better if I just personalize the whichever skills I want to do in the summon menu. And I think I'm going to show it in this episode. Stay tuned. So before we begin, let us watch how a senior summoner grinds it out. Sumire has a very active way of grinding. She constantly heals her baby wolves and doesn't let them die. And soon enough, you will notice a strange thing. You see, she's constantly spamming the command area level 2 to build her leadership and then uses the command destroy to kill the mob. I guess that's the future of how we are going to grind it out. Spamming command area and then destroying it with the command destroy. But till then, we are stuck with AFK farming and leeching from our dear friends. Oh, and additional info that Sumire told me to add, the Curation or the heal spell that I use to heal my summons, it is based off attack and not magic attack. And also the command match, the damage depends upon whichever summons are active at that moment. And also it depends on the crit stat, but even if you do add crit and even if the command match does crit, it only adds 30% additional damage. So in my opinion, it's not really worth it. Besides, the command match skill delay is really quite high, just like when Necromancer got their Dark Javelin and it was barely usable. So similarly, I don't think we should add crit just to make one skill that requires crit to become really op. So yeah. Okay, so let's learn about the summon menu. To go there, press menu character and then summon, and in there you can see all of your summons that you have and all of the skills that each summon have. For the baby wolf, it's Ice Spear, which is the strongest of them all. For and he's basically the attacker of your summoning party. And then there is the little colon, who sort of imitates Paladin with Little Guardian, but they do have a twist. The skill 3, the photosynthesis heal, since it's a plant type summon, it can heal itself also, which Pally do have but isn't really that great. And next up is Farfi, which is our basic healer, but since Farfi is a wind summon, it does have a thunder strike type attack. So as you saw previously, I personalized each summon with a certain skill. For the baby wolf, I put Ice Spear or skill 3 in the bottom so that they constantly spam Ice Spear whenever I summon them, and I don't even need to use that skill number 3 command area. So that's why I was quite disappointed at those. Oh, and for Farfi, you saw that I added a personalized slot named Thor where they only attack with thunder strikes, and for the little colon, there was a slot for which they will heal themselves whenever their HP is below 80%. So instead of using these stupid skills in the middle line, you can personalize your summons to do whatever, however your taste suits when you go to AFK. Ah, finally, after a lot of grinding, we reached to 160. And as I promised you guys that I would be releasing the series videos every 3 days, so I gotta keep faith with to my promise. So let's begin the skill quest. So first up is Fairy Kiss of Spirit Shield. And normally I would just skip the quest and not show this boss skills, but it is to give confidence to the people who are summoners that despite their level, they can actually take on the bosses that are given their skills. And honestly, after getting all the 160 skills, I'm really quite happy because these passives, they are like a quality of life addition to the summoner skill set. First up, the Fairy Kiss or the Spirit Shield. Whenever you have 3 summons active, it acts as a resist set for the summoner. Whenever mobs suddenly attack you, your damage is like halved into 3 times. And for the other skill, the Amanatura, you saw previously how my MP was constantly draining because of these summon, because to constantly keep the summon active. But with Amanatura, I can go AFK and my MP will never drain. That's the beauty of this passive. Hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for staying till the end. See you next time.